point, Leo rising. My lovely Leos, let's talk about February. It's a very, very busy month, and I've done the previous rising sign videos and they were just long because we have so much to talk about. So I'm going to try to concise it a little bit now. The personal planets are major players this month. They are so busy. There's so many aspects between the personal planets. Also, Chiron is a major player. Chiron is dancing with the notes this month. And for you, this is affecting the 9th house majorly, right? Aries in your 9th house is going to be in, not necessarily just in the focus, because we have multiple focuses this month, but it's going to be a big area for you, the 9th house, exploration, expansion, going out there into the world, but also maybe learning new things by taking courses, going back to school. That could be something that helps you release the shackles of the past, because that's a major topic here, the shackles of the past, and how they had a hold on you. Around the 5th or on the 5th of February, we have a lot going on. We have the Sun sextile Chiron, Venus square Chiron, and Mercury moving into Aquarius conjunct Pluto. Now, for you, Aquarius is the 7th house, so we're talking one-on-one relationships. One-on-one relationships is going to be another big area for you this month. You understanding that you need something new in this area now. The way you've approached relationships, the way you've approached the other, it just is shifting. And it is shifting in a way that that is very different to what you've done before. Maybe you've been online dating for the past few years, and now you're realizing, well, this is not working. Maybe you want to change your approach to dating, to finding a partner. So your 7th house, the way you approach things and your whole beingness, right? You being a certain way, attracting a certain type of partner is shifting, because your beingness, the way you are, the way you feel yourself, the way you are grounded in this world is shifting, or maybe I should say has been shifting, and now you're in place now. Maybe in the past few months you kind of been in that zone of like, I'm not sure where I am. I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out, 1 foot here, 1 foot there. And this month you're going to shift into this new beingness. And from that place, then you will approach things very differently. On the 9th of February, we have a new moon in your 7th house. And that's when we are starting to cement in. When I say we, I mean obviously you, cement in this new way of being and this new way of doing, this new way of approaching others, this new way of approaching maybe a potential life partner. Also, the Mars and Venus are going to move into Aquarius a few days after this new moon. And when I say a few days, Mars is going to move in on the 14th, Venus is going to move in on the 17th. So Mars is literally cleaning the area, cleaning the way for Venus to move in. Mars is doing all the things that are necessary so you can ground into this new way of being. And I think it's going to be a very active time for you. Maybe you're going to be traveling. Maybe you're going to be out and about. I don't think this is something that you do behind closed doors. I think you're going to be active. You're going to interact with people much more. Then on February 20th, the Sun is obviously, like every year, moving into Pisces. And at the end of the month, the Sun will meet with Mercury and Saturn in Pisces. This is your 8th house. So I think this is going to be a time where you're gonna be really serious about doing the work, the inner work that you still feel like you need to do to be really rooted in your new way of being and doing things. You want to feel really, really comfortable in this new way of being. So in order to be really, really comfortable in that new way of being, you understand there's still some stuff I need to take care of here. Also, that Chiron stuff that I talked about in the 9th house, that has that has probably stirred up a lot of stuff, right? A lot of healing that needs to be done related to things that have occurred in your past, maybe related to your family, your mother, your father. And then you will tackle that, and you will tackle that in a very proactive way. The Sun conjunct Saturn and Mercury is like you being super proactive mentally, then also physically, right? The mind and the body, the physical, they are all very much in alignment. So you know what needs to be done. So it's not, you're not sitting there thinking, oh, what can I do? What needs to be done? Oh, that's not gonna happen. What I see here is like you know exactly what you need to do. Doesn't mean that it's going to be easy, right? We're talking about Saturn. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to be super easy, but you know what it needs to be done and you will do it, right? You'll do it. One more thing that I want to mention for this month is that on the 24th, we have the full moon in Virgo, which is your second house. And this is a full moon that probably brings up, things that you're not certain yet about. That will probably relate to the work you're doing in the 8th house, right? Things come up in the area of worth and value. What is it that you actually value? What are your core values? And where do you not feel worthy yet? Where inside of you do you still feel like this self-consciousness about making a certain amount of money, having a certain type of relationship? Where do you still feel like you're uncertain and you don't really feel like you're worthy? You're worthy to have that woman, or to have that man, to have that relationship, to have that money, to have that house, to have that home, whatever it is. This is stuff that may come up and that you can then tackle after the Sun reached the conjunction with Saturn a few days later. So this is, I see this as all working together. Can you see how this all works really, really beautiful together this month, where you're moving into a new era in your life, literally a new era, where you feel different and you do differently, but there are still like these there's still some residue from the past that you feel like you haven't been able to shake yet. And I'm gonna have to do this work so I can shake this, so I can feel really comfortable in my new way of being and doing. So beautiful month, fast month, busy month. If you have any questions, comment in the comment section. If you want a personal reading, click on the link in the description box. If you want to do some coaching with me, you can message me, email me, and we can have a little chat about that. And other than that, have a beautiful month, and I'll see you in the next video.